I have another sidekick. And I actually have it past my reverb. And it's ducking my reverb. And I'm using that ghost channel to duck my reverb. So that's kind of cool. I like that. Hey, this is Brian from Logic Pro Hacks. How's it going? Let's just do a short little tutorial about how to sidechain. Here we go. All right, the first step is you just want to get yourself a beatbox. And you just copy this beatbox over here and click that and you just drag it in there and it'll create this little thing. And as soon as it creates, it'll open up and it'll look like this. And it'll just give you like the default kick right here. And if you play it, it'll just, matter of fact, let's go ahead and just play it. But I want to show you something here. Actually, if I played it, if we soloed it, hit solo, let me hit home button to get to the home here, and see, nothing is coming out. You're asking, well, why is that? Well, I'll show you here in a second. So you got this little beatbox, and you know it's going to make a sound, but why is it not making a sound? Well, right now on my FX, if I go to my FX, go in here, look at this. I got this little VST called SideKick. It's a free VST. If you just Google SideKick version 3, you want the version 3. You don't want the version 4 because I believe it's like some shareware crap. So you want to find this one. It looks just like this, and I found it at relatively easy. If you don't find it, then just hit me up and I'll show you where the link is where I found it. Matter of fact, I'll just go ahead and just put it in the description with the link where I found it at. Look, see where I have it says bypass? If I uncheck that, then if we hit play, see, that's a pretty good kick. All right, well, let me explain what's going on with this bypass thing. So one of the things I like to do is I like to do ghost tracks. And a ghost track is basically, it's a silent track, but it's sending signal. And it's sending signal to the compressor. Well, the thing is the compressors don't really have a sidechain parameter on there. I actually think that some of the compressors in Magix is kind of crappy. And I'll do another tutorial about that. But, as I'm trying to dial in certain things on some of these tracks, I just found out that those compressors were just really not that good. If your whole goal is just to make a couple cool loops and stuff like that and just mess around with music, then this DAW is perfect. Someone would want to start out. But if you really want to get into some really serious professional stuff, you could probably do it with this, but the thing is you're limited with not being 64-bit, and you're also limited, some of these VSTs, they just can't really, they don't have the fidelity, is what I'm saying. However, you could still make something that's pretty good, and I will play something that I made in it, and if you like it, great. You get this little VST, you put it in there, and we're talking about, I had it set it on bypass, and then the other thing is on this one, I set it for ducking. I don't really do anything here, but the only thing what you're really doing is you're just sending the signal from this one. Look, I don't have any of the virtual channels selected, but look right here. It says A right here. This is highlighted. So that means that this is going to be the A sidekick. So if that makes sense, this is actually already sending signal out the A side. And it's bypassed, so then you're not going to hear any sound. All right. Now I have that explained. Now let's go over here to like my strings. Let's go in the FX. It's in the FX. Look here. I got SideKick right there. Now look, check this out. Notice how it says B now, but I have the A selected and I don't have bypass and I have the ducking. And this is where you configure your attack, release, and threshold. I found that, your attack, you want a low attack and a pretty good, release around 26, something like that. But your threshold, you want it, you just want to dial it in. And so let's go ahead and just do a little show and tell and explain a little bit more as I'm doing this. So I have that soloed. We'll go ahead and solo crunchy strings. We'll just bring it right over here. And let's just go ahead and just play it. Hopefully this will work. There we go. Now notice that if I move this up, you're not going to get that much of a compression or much of a ducking sound. Now check this out now. I'll play it. See, it sounds like crap. Now notice, like, if I move the release, it's also going to change things. Check this out. I'm going to mess with the release now. It's what it does is it extends the ducking sound. That's pretty good right there. Now let's go ahead and let's mess with the attack. Normally what you like to do on like strings or long pads, you actually want a longer attack. Where you want a shorter attack is maybe, you know, if you wanted that sharper ducking sound where you just want that punch to hit really hard. Like this is like a nice soft string set, so you kind of maybe we want to increase the attack a little bit. So here we go, let's just try it. That is how to sidechain. It's relatively easy. You just get this little plugin. And the cool thing about Magix, since it's 32-bit, you can use all the 32-bit VSTs with this. I mean, there's a whole bunch of free VST plugins out there. And, you know, this is one of my favorite ones just because it has, you know, different virtual channels. You know, you can get different kind of duckings, you know, like if you wanted to do a ducking for your bass and say like you want to on a different channel on a different type of rhythm. And I really like this. This is really fun. The other thing I like about Magix, it's one of these things where if I have an idea or if I'm just in a slump and I just want to throw something together real fast, Magix is perfect for that. And plus the other thing, let's go ahead and show you just one more thing that I like about it, is that some of their VSTs in there are pretty good. I actually like some of the sounds. All right, let's go ahead and let's just close this out here. I just want to play this for you. This is really cool. Let's just solo this. And this is a sound I got from, I think it's a sampler, and it's their concert guitar intimate setting. You know, I tweaked the bass, you know, and just kind of tweaked it until, you know, I took off the reverb. And oh, this is another thing I'm doing. On the reverb channel, let's go open up the mixer. Where is the mixer? Come on, mixer. Where are you at? There you are. Check this out. On the mixer, I have a send. Yeah, you're only limited to 2 sends. I wish they gave you more, but oh well, it is what it is. So the first one I have reverb and the other one I have delay. Now on this send, check this out. I have another sidekick. And I actually have it past my reverb, and it's ducking my reverb. And I'm using that ghost channel to duck my reverb. So that's kind of cool. I like that. As a matter of fact, we could solo this out and I'll just play it for you real quick. And we'll get back to the other thing here. Hit solo on this guy. Where is solo on that guy? Oh, there it is. Let's mute that. Mute that. Mute that. Now, let's see if we can... So it's pretty cool. I can duck my reverb sound. I really like ducking. And the other cool thing is sometimes what I'll do is I'll change the pattern on the ghost track. Like I'll create a second ghost track and I'll do it like on the offbeat and I'll do it on the reverb. And so what that means is like you just basically duplicate this And then on here, instead of this being right here, you'd do it like right here, here, and here, you know, just every other beat. And then you would throw it on there and it'd give like a really cool effect. But that's a different day. If you have any questions about this, you know, there's so many cool things you could do. You could still do in Magix that you could do in a lot of professional DAWs. Pretty impressed with certain things. Other things I'm not so impressed with. You know, I'm a big time MIDI editor person. And like when I go in and I try to edit stuff in the MIDI, I struggle with that because it's like in Logic, there's this key command to, if you hold Shift and Alt and you hit the arrow key, you could actually move a whole octave up and down. And Magix, you know, the only thing you could do is you can just take your highlight and take your arrow key and just move up and down with one note value. You know, that's okay, but where's the octave? You know, anyways, I digress. We're going to go ahead and we're going to play this guy for you. Let you check this guy out. Matter of fact, I'll solo him. Some of these instruments are really, they sound good, you know, and I wanted to play this one for you here. Check this out. All right, here it goes. If you notice that in the background, you could hear the slight ducking sound on the reverb. And that's what I wanted to, you know, show you that you could do. Just gives a nice subtle effect and it sounds really good. That's just me. I really like that sound. Some people, you know, they don't care for it. I work with this one guy around a soundboard. It's a Midas 32 soundboard. And this guy, he hates Sidechain. He doesn't use it. You know, he's like all fundamental, you know, hardcore, and he doesn't even usually like to use that much reverb on his stuff. He's just like, he's like in the raw all the time. I'm like, dude, you got this Midas 32, you know, with all these freaking effects and everything, and he doesn't even use it. He just wants, you know. Anyways, you know, some people will be some people. So one of his favorite terms is he likes to have a boxy type of sound. Yeah, he does like a lot of acoustic stuff, and I don't know, he's just weird. I'm gonna go ahead and just make this tutorial short. I'm gonna do some more Magix ones later on. If you like it, you know, give me a like. I will go ahead and end with this cool song I wrote in Magix. Yeah. All right, this is Brian from Logic Pro Hacks. Have fun, stay groovy, my friends. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up and share it on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. If you'd like to see more videos like this, just click on the big red subscribe button below. And when I upload a video, you'll be the first one to see it. Also, if you did like this video, maybe you will like some more of my other videos. You can watch those right now just by clicking on any of these links right here, which will open up a link and a new tab. Again, thanks for watching my video and supporting this channel. And remember, my friends, stay groovy.
Oh my gosh, look at this. What do I have here? It is a Roland MC909 collecting dust. Haven't used it in a while, very long while. Maybe I should do a tutorial on that. Hit the like button 2 times if you want to see that one. Alright, then what do I got here? It's a Korg MS2000R. Amazing sounding synth. Rack mount. What do I got over here? An Alesis Quadra synth. Woo! And a Roland. What kind of Roland is that? A D20. Makes excellent pad sounds. Maybe I should do a video about that. Woo! Uh-oh. A Karma. Oh my gosh. Look at this crazy beast. Amazing MIDI functions. Look below. We got another reverb unit. Yamaha. Amazing sounding reverb unit. Akai APC20. Maybe I do something with that. Oh no. Crazy. Yeah. And remember, my friends, don't ever tread on me because I'll F you up. That's right.